What's going on, everyone? Seth Miranda here, Last Witness, coming from my stream setup here to intro a video I found in the archives. It's another IG live I did for Adorama. So it is a vertical video, but just give it a shot. It's a pretty good one. It's pretty quick. I'm shooting cosplay here for it was New York Comic Con in 2019, and at the same time, Adorama had a competition for people to share their best action shot. So we put it all together, and I did this quick demo. And it's a pretty cool one involving a style I was kind of like stuck on at the moment. I don't know why. I was going through some green phase, but everything I was doing was with ambient light that I turned green in the camera. Don't ask. We all have our things. Let me know down below in the comments what one of your things was, but I was going through that for a while, and I still throw that trick into the mix every now and then. Anyway, being that this is a cosplay shoot, I got on my Brooklyn Superhero Supply shirt, which is actually a place that helps out kids 6 through 18 with their reading and writing skills. All the proceeds go to that. So I'll put a link down below to that if you want to help out a good cause. I just thought I'd throw that in here in this video. But if you do like this one, check out the other live demos. They're a lot of fun. Some of them are vertical, some of them aren't. Some of them are full-on 1 hour length straight live shoots, and some are really quick. So if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. Hitting like really helps the video out. And let me know what you think down in the comments. I edited, I tried to keep the quality up as much as I could, but you know, it is what it is. The finished shots are at the end of the video. You can check those out, and hope you guys like it, and I will see you on the next one. Here for Adorama, and I'm here with Pat and Claudine. If you don't know it, it's New York Comic Con right now this week. It's opening day, and we were gonna go shoot outside, but it's raining out, and I kind of luck out because now if you look at my studio, I have all this even light. There's no shards of light from hard sun coming through it. So they're not just cosplayers, they're martial artists. And what's better than a cosplay that can actually do what the characters can actually do, right? So Captain America, you got your famous shield, right? And Black Widow, we're gonna do some flying kicks here. What are we doing? Sure, okay. Now here's the thing. I'm stuck in this studio, right? It is all white. It looks like a wedding could be in here, and that's not very cosplay to me. So what I did was I went into my camera and I took the white balance. Let's take a look. I go into my white balance settings and I go into the magenta green, and I boosted up the green up to 4 points. And I know 4 points because from experience, but your camera may vary. What I'm doing that is because now everything will have a green cast over it. If I take a picture without any strobe, just really quick. Oh, there we go. So you can see how everything's really super green, right? And that's happening because I'm taking the white balance on my camera and telling it, hey, all my white point is actually green. So what does that do for me? Well, it takes this white space and gets it like a little grimy, but how do I make them not green and also not a silhouette? The silhouette actually helps me because we're gonna freeze action today. And the way we freeze action is with the flash duration. I have a ridiculous setup here today. So if you look on my lights, I have a magenta minus green gel. This gel will now make this white light minus green, which is magenta. So this light going against that green in the camera makes a neutral light, making it white light. So this is my key light, and we're gonna light up Claudine mainly with this light, and I'm keeping it gridded because I don't want it to touch the background. We're separating our ambient light from the flash. Oh, we have a fire drill going on. There's a fire drill going on, but we're gonna speed this up, okay, guys? So here's what's basically happening. I'm shooting for the ambient light to come through the windows to be a silhouette. Let's take that silhouette shot really quick. You guys don't have to do any action shot right now. We take this shot, and you can hear I'm doing a slow shutter. And I'm doing that slow shutter because I wanna show action, right? So this is them silhouetted. So now that's my atmosphere. It's a nice, weird, creepy green, which I'm a big fan of. But it's better than having a really sterile environment of a Dexter white. Unless we're doing a blood scene. We could do a blood scene next time. It is Halloween, so stay tuned. I'm gonna be doing a Halloween special later. Okay, so let's turn these lights on. I have one 3-foot Octa with a grid on it. I have an A1 just for Pat's face, just to light him solo. And I have another B2 kit down here bouncing off the floor to kind of fill them in. All this light, if you notice, is really localized to right here because I don't want spilling everywhere and starting lighting the room. The room is lighting itself. We don't need to do that. Test my lights really quick. I am at ISO 64, 1/10 of a second at f6.3. And you're gonna say a 1/10 of a second, how's that freeze action? Well, the flash. The flash duration is milliseconds. Whatever the flash hits will freeze. Whatever's still going on in that 1/10 of a second will be a blur from the ambient light. Thus, we'll see some action, which our goal is to get to about here. All right, guys, so we're gonna do that right now. You guys ready for it? Let's do it. Okay, so my first instinct was to go super wide, but I'm actually gonna creep in with a telephoto. I'm focusing on Black Widow over here. We're gonna go 3, 2, 1, go. Kicking that shield. And tell me I'm tethered. Boom, and you can start seeing right here. Wow, look at that. We have this vibrating shield happen. We have motion in the hair. We have blur going on in her fists from moving. All this movement is key. All this movement is really key because if it was just a stagnant shot, you wouldn't really get the sense of the impact that she's laying on. You guys are a couple too, right? Is this like your Friday night just beating on like?
She's a necessity.
She's a necessity?
Everyone should get one.
So this is a really not generic way to show motion, right? We have a background that's completely contrasting from our subject. We have a longer shutter speed to show her range of motion and how much this is flexing when she hits it. And now we have a sense of really what happened in that moment, not just frozen, right? Because frozen's kind of boring, right? Yeah. So let's do a few shots like this and then we'll get over to Comic-Con because I'm wearing my press pass right now. I didn't even realize it.
Nice.
Yeah. Look, I have a stretchy thing too.
Don't make me jealous. Left mine at home.
All right, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go for another one on mark. 3, 2, 1, go. Beautiful. You could see that. You could see in his face just that hit, just bang, 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 bang. Now here's the issue you guys might run into, and I'm gonna go over that really quick and then we're gonna call it. If the light is behind our subject, which is what these shears are, if they're behind Pat's head, if he goes too much in front of that shear and moves enough, it burns through his face and we don't see his face as much. You can actually see on some outakey type shots right here, this is an issue you guys are gonna run into, is that you start losing the face if the light is behind him. But if we nail it, we see his face.
Yeah, you got it coming.
All right, guys, so really quick to go over the setup again. 1 3-foot Octa for Claudine with a minus green gel on it. 2 more bouncing off the floors. Actually, this one's kind of interesting. This one bounced off the floor for her. This one is actually bouncing into his shield. And then I have an A1 just for his face. Seems like a lot, but if you piece it all together, you can keep shredding through a scene of getting all these action shots if everyone's lit individually as opposed to one giant light source causing shadows where I don't know where his face is gonna be next. He doesn't even know, right? So it's kind of hard. And each shot is different. And it's definitely a 50-50 partnership. Their choreography has to match with where I'm shooting. The angle is just as important as where their face lands. I think I told you like 10 times to keep cheating your face more towards me, which may not seem organic or natural feeling, but it does look better in the shot, right? All right, guys, you can follow me at Last X Witness, Cosplay Parmesan, and Ready Season 1. And if you're watching this, just hit the links below. I'll see you guys next time. I'll be doing a Halloween special, so look out for that one. I will see you guys later. Peace.